Hey guys, Mark Harbert here from markharbert.com, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about something that, quite frankly, this is going to be a little bit of a rant video. And what I want to talk about really is that I believe this is going to be the most important part for you to understand in your business. Okay? What I'm about to talk about right now could be the most defining thing that will determine whether you will see success in your business or not. Okay? Now, there are two mindsets that people have in this world when it comes to making money, I believe. Number one, you have the employee mentality and you have the entrepreneur mentality. They're two totally different mentalities. And what happens is we grow up in a society that's full of people that are used to being an employee. They're used to going to school. They're used to being told what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And basically what happens is we grow up, we get a job, and we do that as well. They tell us what to do, how to do it, when we can take our break, when we can go to the bathroom, and all these things. And what happens is we get lulled to sleep. We're a warm body that's there to do a job. And what happens is we get just used to it. It becomes a comfort zone for us. We're used to doing that, and every month we get a paycheck, or every 2 weeks or week or whatever, and that just becomes the norm. And with that weekly paycheck, we end up building up bills. We have rent or a mortgage or the utility bills that come on a monthly basis. So what happens is we get used to this paycheck coming in on a regular basis, okay? And we get used to paying the bills on a regular basis, okay? So we get caught in this cycle. And what happens is we have a business that comes along and says, "Hey, you know what? You can set your own hours. You can be your own boss. You can make as much money as you want to make." So what happens is we have this train of thought that we're just used to going like this. We're just kind of in a rat race cycle, and we're just moving, 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 moving. And next thing we know, we look over here and we see this business, and we're like, "Oh yeah, freedom. Freedom. Oh yeah. I'm hopping on the business." But then we get over here, and meanwhile, we're still kind of, our mindset is over here doing this while we're looking over here, and what happens is we start to do this, and we realize that over here is a lot different. And you know what happens? We get uncomfortable inside. We start to get this uncomfortable feeling of, "Oh man, I'm not necessarily getting paid for my time. I'm getting paid to produce. When I produce, I get paid." So what happens is people get scared. They get scared, and you know what happens? They start to turn the wheels over here. "Oh man, I'm getting uncomfortable." Oh, okay, yeah, this is good. I'm comfortable. No, that just doesn't work for me over there. No, it doesn't work. And that's what happens. And people do it all the time in this business. It's because there's two different mindsets. It's an employee mindset and an entrepreneur mindset. And the entrepreneur mindset, what happens is they get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Entrepreneurs learn to live in a zone of uncomfortableness. Okay? But there is true freedom when it comes to being uncomfortable. Okay? And I've learned this through time. Okay, I have my own business. I have my own networking business. I have my own technology business. There are some times I don't even know where the money's going to come from to pay the bills, quite honestly. And what happens is, you have to get comfortable being in the uncomfortable. Over here in the cycle, people get lulled to sleep in this idea that there's comfortableness in a paycheck. But the fact is that you may feel comfortable now, but I can guarantee you, if you don't do something, you're going to be uncomfortable later. So the fact is that that's what happens. Most people get lulled to sleep in that rat race, and some people just can't handle it, and that's okay. That's okay. There's no condemnation there, and people don't need to be getting down on themselves. But the fact is, be honest. If you can't fit over here in the entrepreneurial world, then just be honest. Say, "You know what? I'm not cut out to be an entrepreneur. I want to be an employee." But I see too many people making excuses. I see people quit. I see people quit because they use the same reason that they use to get into the business, they use that same reason to get out. And that's what happens on a regular basis. I just recently have seen that. And so the truth is, if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, if you want to be successful in your business, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get used to it. Learn to produce. Learn that, and you will be much more successful. So, a little bit of a rant video, but I hope you get something out of it and that it benefits you in some way, because this, I believe, is the most defining factor that will give you success in your business or not, is whether you decide to adopt the mindset of being an entrepreneur, getting comfortable with the uncomfortable, getting into that zone where there is true freedom. Because when you're over here, even though you might be uncomfortable, the fact is you don't have to answer to anybody when you want to take a day off. You don't have to, there is freedom over here. There's ultimate freedom, but it comes at a price. It comes at a price. If you're comfortable being over here, that's fine, but just understand that you're not going to get the same benefits as if you were over here. So there's trade-offs. There's trade-offs. You just have to decide which one is right for you. Hope you're having a great day, and if you need any help, make sure you give me a call. I'd love to connect with you and do some great things. So have an awesome day.